today we are going long. Look, I still haven't infilled these or done anything on them. They're so grown out, but look how beautiful they still look. Shiny. Anyway, I've taken one off. Still not taking the thumb off either, so I'm going to look really, really strange after this video. I'm going to be using these extremely long forms by Krista Pauletti. Now, they are designed for really extreme nails, and I'm not going to go as extreme as these forms go, but I wanted to get used to using them because I'm actually doing some training in extreme nails, and I kind of just wanted to practice using them. So you've got to obviously make sure those tabs line up. Oh my days, if you get it wrong, especially on an extreme nail, poof, the slightest little thing and it's like really wonky by the time it gets to the end. So that is a huge nail. We're going to cut that form to the number 10. That's where we're going. We're going to the number 10. I could have cut it to the number 11 really, thinking about it, but anyway, we're going to pinch that right down because we're doing a stiletto. And I will cut the sides just to help that form kind of bounce up and sit nicely. We'll give them a little snip. I'm just making sure everything's nice and sticky. These forms are great, by the way. They're really, really sticky. They're not in the UK. I can't remember where they come from. I just ordered them from her website. Okay, pinching right at the tip because I want that stiletto. And we're going to be sculpting in hard gel today. I will just dehydrate the nail plate because I've been poking around with it. Then I am going to go in with Nail Perfect's Universal Air Bond. This is all available to buy from Dorota Politska's website. She's in the process of rebranding everything. So it will be, I think it's Desire Nails. And then we're going in with the fibre gel. And the first thing we're going to do is scrub that into the natural nail to create that really, really good bond, which means that you'll avoid lifting and problems like that. And then I'm going to switch my brush out and start making a really thin extension, just the very base of this extension. So we're going to go, as I said, to number 10 on the form, which is the longest I've sculpted so far in like stiletto and using hard gel. I did do a long nail once with polygel, but this is different. This is like, yeah, this is just a different kind of nail. So I'm just going to go along and make that thin base first, kind of map out my lines and where everything needs to go, and then I will pop that in the lamp. And it takes a while with a shape like this. You're not just going to, especially with hard gel, you can't just whack it all on and expect it to cure. You need to work in layers and build it up gradually so that each layer is cured properly. Obviously that will avoid breakdown of product. Not that people are going to generally walk around with extreme length nails. Most don't. So I'll map this out nice and carefully in a thin layer, and then we'll pop it in the lamp for 30 seconds. Grab my pinching tool, give it a pinch and pop it back in the lamp for another 30 seconds. I then need to build up the structure. So I'm happy with the base layer, we're all good to go, and I'm just going to start working on building it up. I always do like a thin slip layer first, just to allow the product to move nice and easily, and then we're going to go in section by section, building up the structure of the nail. I've sped it up because otherwise it would be quite boring, and the main thing here is I do a bit, I cure, I do some, I cure. Like I'll do a layer, I won't build up the whole entire structure of this nail in one go. So I'll do the next layer of the structure, start building out that extension, and I will do the apex as well and everything, start placing that and then cure, and then we'll just repeat until I feel that everything's in place.
When I think about yesterday, my oh my, my oh my, a kiss, and so I did. My oh my, my oh my, a kiss, and so I did.
So as you probably notice, I'm putting the majority of the product in the centre of the nail, and the reason for that is because this gel is self-levelling and it's not a super thick viscosity, you know, it moves. So it will gradually start to fill out around the sides. So I'll do the spine of the nail and then start working out at the edges bit by bit, and then at the minute I'm happy with it, it goes straight in the lamp, because with gel obviously the more time you waste, the more the product moves. So once we're all cured and done, I'm going to remove the form. You've got to go careful on this. This is a long nail. So we're just pinching and then we'll pull the form downwards. I'm just releasing it at the sides. You'll know when it's ready. It will just kind of like come away like that. And then just make sure those wings come undone. These are very sticky forms, which is great. I'll file in everything off camera. But look at that, not too bad, eh? Not too shabby. So we're all, I'm just going to take the sticky layer off. I was just about to say we're all filed, but we're not yet. I'll just take the sticky layer off first, the inhibition layer, give it a good scrub with isopropyl alcohol or cleansing scrub, whatever you use. And then I will just use a 180 grit hand file to file this into shape. I'm not going to use an e-file or anything. But that will be done all off camera because it's just a nightmare to film it with my hands. So yeah, bosh, there we go. Look at that, filed. Okay, so now it's filed, I'll remove the dust, or just the tiny little dust particles that are left again with isopropyl alcohol. And then we are going to do 2 layers of the paint on like French gel, the art gel from Dorota Politska. First layer we just do the gel paint. Second layer I'm going to press in some flakes. There you go, these are the Desire nails. So this is really pigmented and I figured, well, I'm using her gel, I may as well use her paint on gel as well, so why not? So the first layer gets a 60-second cure, and then the second layer we're going to press in some of these blush pink, I can't even speak, blush pink iridescent flakes. So I'll apply the white gel again all over the nail, and then just kind of like flowing through the nail, I'm going to just use a smaller brush to press in some of those iridescent flakes before the gel is cured. Then it means they'll cure into the gel, which just makes it really, really easy to work with. So that's cured, and now I'm going to do a layer of matte top coat. The reason I'm doing this is because we're going to apply some ink, some nail art ink, which I was sent a few from Lecente, and I thought, oh, what can I do with those? So this is what I'm going to do with some of them. I will put the names of what they are in the description box actually. So matte top coat, and I'm also going to buff over the nails. I'm using these 3 inks, and I can't remember what they're called, and they're really difficult to see on the labels. They're impossible to see. So I will have a look when I get downstairs and sort all that out. There we go. So I've got like a pinky one, a red one, and a purpley one. I can't read, look, Wink, that one's called. I could see that one on the back. It's really hard to see it. They're so pigmented. Oh, and there's Clink, which is the white one. But they are very, very pigmented. So I'm just going to buff that. I know the nail is already matte, but I'm going to buff it just to kind of smooth it out even more. And then I'll give it a quick clean, and we'll go in with the inks, and we'll just have fun with it. Like I said, they're really pigmented, and I guess it's just getting to grips with how you want it to look. My aim is to have an ink design at the top of the nail, an ink design at the bottom of the nail, and a crystal design running through the middle. So that's the plan. But as you can see, bosh, 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 look, they're just really pigmented. There's no messing about with these inks at all. So, and they did flood a little bit. Oh, as I was sort of twisting my hands round and round, it flooded back into my cuticle, and I was like, no, my finger is stained. But it was all right in the end. It wasn't too bad. I'm just trying to get it off. Just use isopropyl alcohol or a cleanse scrub, whatever you've got. That should do it. Or ideally, even protect your skin with a peel off, like a latex peel thing. Or even cuticle oil, that might work. But I didn't think of that, did I? Because I was just in the moment, so, you know. Anyway, what I'm doing is I'm getting a little bit of isopropyl alcohol on my brush, and I'm just dabbing it around to kind of disperse the ink and formulate that marble pattern, and I just keep playing with it until I'm satisfied. So yeah, just keep going with the flow. Right, let's get some bling on this thing. So the first crystal I'm going to use is a crystal butterfly. This is the pink, and the backs are designed to stick quite well on the nail. I've also got some AB SS10 pointy backs, and I'm going to use a teeny bit of polygel. Just use my brush to pat that down a little bit and spread out the edges. It's just so the butterfly's got something to sit in. You could use acrylic if you want, or you could use hard gel, whatever you want. I just chose polygel, and then I'll pop the butterfly on there, get it positioned roughly where I want it, and then cure it in my lamp for 60 seconds. And I kind of rock the hand side to side so the light penetrates all around as well. Then I'm going to use a bit of builder in a bottle and tuck in and around the butterfly, and just add some of the AB pointy backs, because I think, well, firstly it hides the base of the charm, so it just makes it look a little bit prettier, but also it's just more sparkle, and more is more. Then for the rest of the nail, I'm going to use the Princess Sparkle collection, which is the mix. Oh, and these pearls, which are going to be available on the website in the next couple of days. And yeah, we're just going to the Princess Sparkle. I get all my words muddled up today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, the Princess Sparkle mix is available on the website in bags, and it's really gorgeous. It's a gorgeous mix. So I'm just taking some elements of that and building a kind of crystal trail. We're mixing up the sizes, we're mixing up the colours, we're adding a little baby AB heart. I was asked if these AB hearts could be made available individually as well as part of a mix, and yes they will be. Yes they will be in the next few days. So within the next couple of days I'll have the pearls and the tiny AB hearts up on the website. They might even be up now if you're really lucky, so go and have a quick check. If not, just join the mailing list and you will get notified as soon as they're up. So I'm just going to go through the nail. I'm using Alina Bling Bond to stick the crystals and my crystal pickup tool to pick them up and place them. It's got a handy little nudgy thing on the other end, which is quite good for arranging the crystals. And then I'm just going to build the trail just all the way down the nail. You know, just go with it. Every now and again I'm going to pop a little pearl in because I'm obsessed with them. And just keep going until I'm happy. And then once they're all in place and I'm happy with the positioning and they're all kind of dry, which just takes a minute or two, then it will be time to top coat. And I was going to do a matte top coat, but I decided against it. I decided I wanted those opal flakes shimmering through underneath the crystals. So we're going with Madame Glam's No Wipe Glossy Top Coat, which is my absolute favourite. I'll leave the link to that as well because it's amazing. And I'm just using my Madame Glam detailer brush to go in and around all those crystals. Now, usually when you see someone top coat a nail, they start at the cuticle and work down. Top tip here, if you are working with a long nail or a design that's got lots of detail where you need to go around it with a detailer brush, start at the tip and work your way back. Otherwise, that gel is going to flood your cuticles because it's just too thin, the viscosity is too thin, and if you're sat there messing about trying to get all these detailed areas, the gel will just move. So start at the tip, work your way back up to the cuticle, and then you'll be good to go. And then it's just a 30-second cure. And here is the finished nail. Oh, trying to get the other ones out of the way was a real nightmare just to film the beautiful one. Isn't it pretty? I really hope you've liked this video. I will link everything in the description box, along with discount codes and all sorts of stuff like that if I've got them. And yeah, I really like this. This is it inside my light box, and then this is it on under my desk lamp. Thought I'd show you the two different lightings so you can just have a comparison. My desk is messy because I literally just finished doing the nails, so everything's everywhere. Anyway, there we go. If you've liked this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe and all that shebang. And I'll see you in my next one. Tally bye!